Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the DCUO SourceCast. I am, of course, Trex, and tonight I am sitting,
you're sitting alone. You're sitting alone like the rest of us.
Damn, dude. Damn. Way to just drop that real bomb on me. As I definitely turned my chair to face what would I guess someone would be.
Faced a barren wall. That's what you faced. All right.
Well, the mean guy talking is Super Patriot.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? I'm the cheerful one tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Super Patriot the Cheerful. He's an RPG character now. And tonight we are joined by Brittany from the US PlayStation. Hi, Brittany.
Hi. Are you ready now?
Stop it. We're live, aren't we? I'm apparently ready. Wow. I now want to take back what I saw on Twitter. I'm just going to take it back.
No. Major Deuce, no. Trex only ends his nights in Tharkus in Vegas.
Dang.
Oh.
That's because a certain someone didn't show up to Vegas. I'm just saying.
Whoa! Wow.
Oh, what?
I can give you the reason why I didn't go, but I'd probably make you feel really bad right about now, so I won't say it. But no, I couldn't go. Yeah. Even without work, if I would have had to leave if I would have gone. So.
Wait, did you? I didn't hear. Okay, apparently I'm going to have to hear this later, so I can feel bad off the show. So.
Oh, off the show.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll feel bad off the show.
I'm just still kind of floored at the presumption of where he was going to end his nights.
Alone?
Kind of
yeah, exactly. So tonight we don't have Vagrant with us. Vagrant's actually at work right now. Hopefully we're going to get him on a little later as soon as he gets off of work, because tonight is definitely something that he wants to chime in on. It is all PvP tonight. It's a whole PvP discussion about, because Game Update 41 has hit live servers. Our PvP people here have been playing it nonstop, and so these guys are just going to talk a lot. That's basically what's going to happen. Because I really had nothing really to chime in because I haven't been able to log in this week. Uh-oh, whose phone? Who's getting the call? Oh, okay, no one got the call?
And that's muted. Okay.
That'd be Super Patriot?
Super Patriot got a phone call. So, how was your week, Soups?
It was good. It wasn't too bad. Got a lot of PvP in. Almost had to buy a new controller a few times, but nice. Yeah, got a lot of PvP in. I got the style done on it all and everything. Like, I'm picking up the Rain's face and neck and the weapon as it goes. The weapons, I wasn't really overly impressed with the upgrade on the weapons, as far as what the weapons themselves did. But I'll get it.
Well, congratulations getting the full set. Congratulations.
Yeah, I managed to squeeze that in there before they nerfed the lair battles this morning. But we'll talk about that later.
Oh, jeez.
Brittany, how was your week?
I was PvPing too. Did a lot of it. Finally got me away from Destiny, which I knew was going to happen. But yeah, just been PvPing a ton, which has been fun.
Awesome. Week has been pretty steady, I have to say. I've been working on, went to a one-day convention here in town, recorded a bunch with my buddies, and so I've been working all week on those. Still working on them, and also working on other videos, and still working on this audio issue, which I'm just rearranging my computer desk tomorrow. My whole computer command center, as my buddy Stevie B says, just moving it around. So it's a work in progress. So So let's move on to Friday Night Legends. Tonight was a PvE challenge. They had were they on US PC or US PlayStation tonight? I was looking at it earlier. And
I believe they were on US PlayStation.
Okay.
Yeah, PlayStation.
Yeah, I at least remember it was Kind Buds, a villain league. Kind Buds. Kind of misinterpreted as oh, look, there's Kind Buds. Oh, they killed you. Oh, crap, they're villains. They're not kind at all. Yay. So, thank you, Meps. And stop timing Balkan out. I didn't even know what he
see what he said.
I did not see what he said.
He said something very, very, very not nice and very unsourcecastly in chat. So
okay, I trust my moderators. I trust them. And yes, you are correct. Vagrant does sound a lot friendlier tonight.
Does he sound a little girly tonight?
A little more than usual. But I say that out of love. So, Kind Buds got all the way up to, I believe, level 99. If that's the last thing I remember hearing before I had to mute everything. They got to level 99, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
The level 9. I'll confess to, partially watching some of it. I was mostly looking at the chat. Am I correct in seeing there was a lot of Snow Devil action going on?
What is the Snow Devil action?
Yes, one of the tanks had Snow Devil. So we were watching Snow Devil. And yeah, they got to 100. They wiped on 101.
Oh, okay. Okay, got to 100. Thank you. Thank you, Maps. Thank you, Brittany.
Why did the tank have Snow Devil?
Why not? Player's choice,
Snow
man.
Devil was carrying them to victory. Snow Devil's OP.
Okay.
I mean, you never know. I mean, Snow Devil might have gotten, that little boost this game update. A secret boost.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea why he was using Snow Devil, because I don't know.
Hey,
I was a little perplexed.
If it works for the player, it works. I mean, I tanked with Inferno, like it matters. But then again, Inferno was actually useful, and Snow Devil was this little thing following you around. Quite odd indeed. So congratulations to them for reaching level 100. It was nice to see Captain Liberty on tonight as well. That was really cool.
Yeah, I like it when they kind of get a mix of people on there.
Yeah, I mean,
for hosts.
Yes. So
start. I want to start. I do want to start up an agenda thing though. After Locke was on there, I really want to see Locke do a let's play on the villain side on the console. I think that would be really cool.
Why do you want to do a villain side on the PlayStation?
Well, the villain side does not get featured very often.
Sure.
Because there are not there's a lot more heroes than there are villains and all that. And I think let's play on the villains side, because Meps is doing it on the hero side on the PC. So if we get Locke to do a let's play on the villain side on the console and all that, and maybe it'd get more people wanting to play on the villains.
I was just thinking you just wanted Locke to be on the villain side so you can go over there and hunt him down.
No, I would actually get on one of my villains. I might do that too, but I would actually get on my villains and try and get in there and play with them. Locke's a good guy. I like Locke.
Oh yeah. Locke's amazing. Locke is the best. One of them at least. So now next week, very excited because Super Patriot will be back on FNL. I think. Are you going to be on FNL next week?
I think next week is something different.
Well, it's the arenas.
Oh yeah, next week is our first arenas Arenas 5v5 Arenas tournament on the 17th.
I keep spilling my milkshake.
I believe we've already filled up on the signups too.
Did you? Excellent.
Yes. People signed up before the update dropped. That's how eager they are for an Arenas 5v5 tournament. Olympus Arenas, October 17th. Starting at, if you're participating, it starts at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 3:30 Pacific.
Reading mess in chat. We're only, and I'm going to read this as I feel that he would say it. We're only launching the new FNL Arena tour you've been harassing me about for a year, Soups. That's probably not how you say
thank
it.
you. I just like to say I'm just glad to see that MEPS is attributing all the credit to me for making sure that this happened. Thanks, MEPS.
You should ask MEPS if you repaired.
What's that? MEPS, have you repaired your gear? Have you repaired your gear yet, MEPS?
I'm kind of wondering how he broke his gear.
Under your mini map was very annoying to everybody tonight.
Yes, Balkan, you are correct. I am the guy from the second Hunger Games movie. I am Beatty? I think that's his name, Beatty? I can't remember. He's a copper guy.
You don't even know his name?
I forgot. Because when the movie came out, everybody was coming up to me and I knew the name. Now that the movie's kind of like, blah, no one's really cared about it until the next one comes out, I forgot the name because no one keeps reminding me. But I think it's like Beatty or something. I know Jeffrey Wright. I never knew I looked like Jeffrey Wright until this movie. And now every time people watch a Jeffrey Wright thing, they're like, it's Mike. I'm like, no, it's not me. If it was then, of course, okay, we're going to digress because apparently back in high school I looked like Lenny Kravitz because I had like this mini fro. People were calling me like Lenny Kravitz was my dad. Anyways, Arena. So excited next week.
All matches are going to take place in Watchtower. It's going to be 5v5 scrimmage. Basically, same setup and all that with FNL Tour, Olympus Legends, and everything. When you report, everybody goes to the FNL channel and all that. Start your matches up when we tell you to. We'll tell you when to stop and all that for like semifinals, finals, and stuff and everything. So when the actual FNL stream starts, and we'll see how it goes from there. So far, a lot of the leagues I expected to sign up. Some new names showing up as well, though. We got 300 disqualified. Has 2 teams in there. A new league called Bubble Guppies.
I don't even want to know.
Another league, OP2, Crown Me Cane's in there, Epic Gamers, The Replacements, my old league mates, The Replacements there, Team Lunatics, Outer Heaven, Rare Breed, Soldiers of Light, One Piece.
Give me one moment. I'm actually going to.
Are you on that team? One Piece?
Yeah.
Yeah? You going to be healing it? Yep. Let's see. Gameplay, Night Fail.
Ha.
I'm sure it's supposed to be Nightfall, but I'm just saying. All right, the way it's spelled on here, it says Night Failed. I'm sure when you look at it in game, it says Nightfall because they got the uppercase I there going on, and then Earthbound Immortals. Those are your 16 teams that signed up. Like I said, disqualified's got 2 teams.
All right, so I want to do something fun here. I want to go with predictions. Who do we feel is going to be number 1 out of these teams? Now, I've only seen maybe 5 of these teams before. At least 5 leagues I know about. But I'm going to go with Bubble Guppies. I'm feeling Bubble Guppies is going to be the underdog. I'm rooting for them.
Well, I mean, we're dealing with with this tournament here. We're dealing with a new system basically for PvP. The RPS system's out the door there and all that. Obviously there's things going on with it right now that people are adjusting to, getting used to. Not to mention the fact, and this question is asked to me multiple times and all that ever since when we posted this, there is no restriction on team makeup. So you're not restricted. You have to have like 2 heals, 1 troll, a DPS or tank, which has been like the standard traditional 5 setup for a very long time. So it's going to be interesting to see what setups everybody brings in to the matches. It's going to be interesting to see what powers are involved and everything like that. And I'm sure a lot of the teams that we expect are going to have good showings. One Piece obviously is going to have a good showing. I'm sure Soldiers of Light, DQ, the replacements, CMK, maybe even 300 are going to possibly have a good showing out there and everything. But you never know. I mean, Bubble Guppies, they may take it. We don't know. We don't know. I mean, they may be the sleeper team out there that nobody's ever heard of before, and all of a sudden come out of nowhere and take the whole thing. You never know.
If I want to say this, if Bubble Guppies gets till at least the semifinals, I feel I just want to Trexlight officially sponsors Bubble Guppies. I want them to get to the semifinals, and I will sponsor them somehow. I'm not sure how I could sponsor them when I'm broke, but I will do it. I will support them 100% if they get to the semifinals. So there you go, Bubble Guppies.
Trex tries to sponsor people with hugs, and in some states that's illegal.
What states? Which states is it illegal? You tell me.
What's his definition of a hug?
That's the thing. That's the thing. You got that's the fine print. You got to read on all that when you're dealing with Trex. As far as prizes are concerned, though, third place, 200 loyalty points for each person. 400 loyalty points for second place for each person, and first place gets 600 loyalty points for each person. That's a lot of loyalty points spread across the whole team.
That's right.
Armory.
Where's the free armory?
That was. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Beps is here. Ask him.
I still have my free armory plus the email message that I got from Beps for winning that tournament.
all from the last Olympus Games?
Yeah.
Nice.
Still got it.
No, so it's OP2. That's One Piece second group, right? Want to make sure.
We have 2 teams up here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Oh, cool.
So are you even allowed to say your vote?
Wait, how come DD doesn't have a team in there?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Where's DD at?
I've got some lazy guys in my league, man. I tell all these guys, I was like, you guys got to put a team together, man. Get them in there, and and I even give them suggestions. I was like, look at this guy, look at this guy. Maybe if this guy here, maybe instead of you trying to heal, maybe you go tank, or try this out and all that. Maybe take this guy in here because he's a good troll and everything. I talk to these guys all the time, and they're like, yeah, we'll talk to each other and everything. And I'm like, well, you gotta sign up, and they're like, yeah. And then next thing I know, there's 16 teams signed up, and I'm like, well, what the hell, guys?
Dropping the ball,
I would
DD.
sign. I would. That.
I said I thought for sure you guys would have a team in there.
I thought for sure too, but like I said, I got some lazy league mates.
But they mean well.
I don't think some of them do now.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
So it looks like a strong outing with the teams coming into this FNL Arena next week. So be sure to tune in to twitch.tv/DC Universe Online next week at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern for that little kickoff. Can't wait. I cannot wait to see them. Cannot wait to see this action. Cannot wait. So let's go ahead and move on to our topic of the day. So we have, excuse me. So Game Update 41 has hit the servers. It's the big PvP update. It brought us the Halloween event. It brought us survival mode. Sadly enough, those things are not going to be talked about tonight. Because we'll say that for next week. Because why? Because, well, it's PvP. It's in the air. Season 3 has started. I got these 2 wonderful PvPers right here. And a third one's going to join us later on the show. So let's talk about PvP. This is where I hand everything over. Stop timing Balkan out. What is he doing?
He's on 3 different accounts.
I only see 2. Well, you gotta give him for his tenacity.
Balkan DCUO is back. Balkan Let's Play.
Oh, I didn't see the Let's Play.
I didn't time out the Let's Play one.
Vulcan, choose a name.
He yells at you for moderating his chat.
Yeah, I know, right? It's not like I was the one. It's not like I was the one who timed out Meps last week.
I didn't time him out.
I didn't time him out either.
It's just so it is just so strange for me to see moderation going on in my chat, because I would think to have like the best chat on Twitch for being so nice with people.
You weren't there the day I was streaming and I made Jemmy a mod in my stream.
No, you told me the stories.
What? You want to talk about somebody drunk with power?
Oh, good old Jimmy. Okay.
She was doing a good job though.
So let's go ahead and kick it over here to Super Patriot. Super Patriot, let's go ahead and have you lead the discussion, and I'm gonna go probably twiddle on the internet or something.
We're gonna talk. Yeah, I without like getting into the specifics like the patch notes and everything like that. Let's talk about. Me and Brittany. Let's do some pros and cons.
Go for it, man. All yours.
All right, Brittany. What are some of your pros with this update?
I like the, what do they call it? Stat band?
Yeah.
Like the balancing of the gear. And I like all of that where if you're new to PvP, you don't have any gear, you basically go into a match and your stats are balanced out so that you don't necessarily need gear to start out because everything's balanced across the board. So it gives you a fighting chance. You're not going in there with PvE gear and getting wrecked by people that know what they're doing. I mean, it still happens, but you at least have some kind of chance now to fight back. I like the one set of gear. I definitely like that. I like the prismatic mods, so you can basically tailor your gear to what you want. I like that there's no home turf. That's been taken out. I like that there's no PvE now in PvP. That's made me very happy. I especially like no, what are they called? Utility belts. That was a big gripe of mine, was consumables and utility belts. No longer in there. I love that. What else? I like that it's kind of sped up PvP as well. I do like that. I like the matches don't take forever. I don't know. You can go. I might think of some more a little later.
Well, just to touch on one thing you said, talked about the stat banding and everything. I've seen a lot of people complain about the stat banding because they feel that, you know, what's the point in me getting all this gear if people are getting buffed up to go into arenas? Keep in mind, everybody, the minimum stat thresholds that they've set in place for the stat banding. All right, basically it puts everybody at fully modded PvP CR 96. And enough skill points to get the majority of the. Yeah, you're not level 100. You're not CR 100 with 196 skill points. You know, getting buffed in there. All right, you're basically at the bare minimum of what is, you know, other people are going to have. Other people can have if they do have the gear in the mods. So, but you're right. That is really cool. Then, you know, somebody who's not geared, you know, may not even have a single piece of PvP gear can queue up for arenas now and go in there.
Right.
A lot of my pros I've got are same with yours. I mean, it definitely sped things up. It's definitely made fights a lot more fun. And the fact that, you know, you're running. I'm just glad to be in the PvP a lot more. into PvP a lot more, and seeing more people getting into PvP. I was also really glad to see a lot of people come back for this too. A lot of the changes between the powers and everything and all that. I really enjoyed that. Like you said, it definitely has sped up the matches. You're not in. I mean, not that matches were really going 15 minutes long with ties anymore. I mean, 'cause that was like over a year and a half ago where we were dealing with that, and weapon mastery pretty much took care of that issue, especially when fours, because you'd have a 3-minute fours match go on, and and fours match would be done in 3 minutes, and then everybody kind of gravitated back to fives, and all just so they'd last a little bit longer. But now the fives matches are going to go a lot faster too. You can actually play now. But so what are some of your cons though that you got? What are some of the things you don't like that came with this update?
Breakouts and counters.
I'll tell you what. Don't pull punches either, because I'm not going to. I'm not.
Breakouts and counters are my biggest thing. I mean, even with my other complaints, that's my top complaint right now, are breakouts and counters. Being CC'd out of a block, being CC'd over and over again where you can't break out, where you have full power, half power, or even just enough power to break out and you still cannot break out, is incredibly frustrating. And like you said, I wanted to break my controller, but I'm like, this is $60 or $50. I can't do it, but I'm so pissed right now. Like, oh my God, I want to throw my controller at my wall. It's just that frustrating, because you're dying or you're losing or it's causing you to do one of the two and you can't do anything about it. So that's very frustrating. Counters not hitting properly, hitting late, is also something that's frustrating as well. Because like I was telling you earlier, it feels like I have to relearn PvP right now. Like I'm starting out fresh, I'm new, and I have to relearn how to play the game when all of that, the fundamentals should still be there. It's just a change in like the gear and the stats and things like that. But that's my top thing right there. That really is frustrating. Another thing is the cap on the crit. I think it's the cap on healing. Either that or the power, the amount of the power cost on powers needs to be changed. I think just slightly on one of the two. As of now, like one of the guys that we were PvPing with said that he can hit POT and do 3 defibs and he's out of power. And it's kind of the same with anybody else. It's like you do a couple of moves and you're basically out of power. That's how high the power cost is right now. I would suggest or would like that they reduce either the power cost slightly, I'm not saying by a ton, just slightly, or increase the healing a little bit. I would be fine with either or, as well as adjusting the supers, because, that's another pro. Supers are reset upon entry into an arena. However, they've nerfed them to oblivion, so there's really no point in even running at least a support super. So that's something that I would really like it if they changed, because it's really, I don't think it's necessarily balanced. The latest change with layers, I understand why they changed the rewards, but I'm not too happy about it, because like I would keep saying, if you run Australia or Arkham with a group that knows what they're doing, those matches only last a couple of minutes, if that. If you know what you're doing. Those matches go by incredibly quick, just as layers did, and you could gear up just as fast. I geared up through doing 5s the last few days, and that's how I geared up. So, the other thing is the trinket. It's really annoying that your PvP trinket does not work in open world. I don't like that at all. I don't know why it doesn't work in open world when your PvP gear works in open world, but your trinket doesn't. To me, that doesn't make any sense at all, and I wish that it would work out in open world as well. So that's kind of my list for now.
See, the trinket thing doesn't bother me as much, simply because I've got like multiple armories, and I've got, I've basically got myself set up to where I've got, my open world PvP armories, where I still have my utility belt in there with a PvE breakout trinket and everything like that, and I can just switch in between if I'm like in between matches for a long extended period of time, or I expect to do any PvP in open world. You, on the other hand, I know you don't do a lot of that. So
no, but like if I'm out in open world just messing around, I shouldn't have to sit and swap through trinkets, as well as you lose a ton of stats doing that. Like your PvP trinket has a lot of really good stats on there. You're losing a ton of health and toughness by having to swap out for a PvE trinket. That just doesn't make sense to me why you would have to do that. So,
but if the trinket's in your utility belt, your PvP utility belt, you're not getting the stats from that trinket in your utility belt.
That's true, but I'm thinking
the stats
more
from the utility belt itself.
If I were just to put like a PvE breakout trinket in there, like my tier 1 PvE breakout trinket that I use.
Oh yeah, I understand.
I don't know. It bothers me that I can't use my PvP trinket.
You made a good point in the test server chat that we're in. That if our PvP gear is not disabled when we leave the arena and we're in open world, so why is the trinket?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. It's like, I don't get it.
But yeah, the power costs and the healings and everything. I've been hearing that from a lot of healers. I was hearing it, from healers during test and since live and all that. Yeah, the power costs on healing is excessive. It seems. I understand, they did this in an effort to speed up arenas and everything like that. But when you got, when you've got things like weapon mastery out there, and you've got, hard hitting combos, people, getting off, these hard hitting combos and everything, a large burst of healing is needed. And the way I'm looking at it right now, I've never really healed PvP. I know you do, but for me, it seems more like healers need to look at this as, basically they're looking at, like, it's like trying to heal a rage tank in PvE. You're just not going to do it.
Yeah, I've been telling people that you're not going to be able to heal somebody to full. If you're going with that mentality, you're going to fail. You can't do that. You basically are there to keep the person alive long enough so that they can kill the other person. That's really all it is. And I'm fine with that because, it speeds everything up. However, it's just when the highest crit you can get is or highest heal you can get is 3K and somebody has close to 30,000 health. You're forcing certain setups with this. And that's what I thought that they were trying to get away with, was forcing certain setups. And right now, with the way things are, that's what you're doing. If you're trying to do like a 5s match, you are going to see certain setups that are the same, that are prevalent throughout most 5 matches, or even 4s. So,
one of my, and I am definitely on board with you with the whole breakouts right now, and everything. It's like everything reverted back to it. It's like, a while back and all that, they introduced, the new mechanic and everything, all hard stuns. And I'm not talking about counter stuns. I'm talking about all stuns and hard stuns. And not the counter stuns here. Just so everybody out there's listening, is aware. They made it to where you could instantly break out of those. That way, if you're getting juggled by, you're getting stunned by somebody who's, mental, you're getting those perma stuns from those guys, or you're getting juggled by, hard light spike quake, or you're getting juggled by a pulse beam attack from one hand. You can instantly break out of that and, not, be there just like completely helpless forever. Well, that's all been taken away from us.
Yeah.
It's like I told you the other day, I got juggled, I got stunned and then juggled and then stunned inside the juggle. The other day, and it was just so ridiculous. And you're just jamming away on that R1 button trying to break out. After you hit it R1 so much to try and break out and all that, it's going to register you as, you're always blocking, and they're going to see that and they're going to block break you, and you end up
exactly.
So frustrating. I got no shit. In lair battles last night, I got block broken while I was drinking a soda.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen.
You know, and that's another thing you were getting at, the delays and everything. And, you know, the delays on the counters and everything like that. I'm sorry, if I'm not holding block anymore, I should not be getting block broken. That's been an issue for a very long time.
Yep, there's still some kind of like couple milliseconds, I don't know, some kind of delay that you're completely out of block into another combo and you're still block broken. It's like, what just happened here? I don't understand.
Oh my god, there's someone's name on here in chat, the Mama's House.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Trex, you're so
I just looked at chat and I saw it.
Oh,
I know.
Is it
Anyways, so anyways, but yeah, the whole, I mean, that's, you know, the counter system has been an issue with for me, and I know for you for a long time. You know, with, you know, if I let go of block, I should not be getting block broken. And I understand, you know, they see here, okay. Oh, message in the chat here said we spend most of our time since Tuesday working on PS3 preferentials, block break, and counter weirdness. If someone Brittany would send in videos, she promised. Meps, actually, you know what? I have a lot of videos. I have a lot of videos I'm going to be uploading tomorrow. Some with commentary, some I'm going to keep private for you, just so you can show everybody what is going on. Because the you know, the perma-stun thing with mental, it's back. It's back. And I ran into that guy a few times last night.
And you know, that's the thing that makes me mad, is that people are going to exploit this to just continuously stun, to get you to try to break out to block, and then block break you, and then you're dead. But, Meps, I know, when you actually watch my stream, nothing happened, but I have to go through like 15 hours of video to find that one clip to show you what I was talking about. Ugh. But I will get it to you. I'm still looking for it. Gosh. Freaking Meps.
Yeah.
Welcome to the streamer problems.
Oh, I know, right?
We were joking about that earlier today. It's like, you know, whenever, you know, we take Meps, we found something that's broke. Let us show you what it is. And then we take him in there, and he's like, I don't see it. You know, and we can't reproduce it. You know, and shit. We're like, oh my god, it was so broke last night, though. You know.
And then when he leaves, and then you're like, I found it. Huh.
Yeah.
Not here.
Yeah. And oh look, Meps isn't on Skype. Damn.
Because he knows. He knows.
Or we're not recording or something. You know, like
exactly.
It's so frustrating. Now, I've made sure I recorded pretty much every single lair battle I did last night, just so I could send in videos.
I tried to write down like times and stuff so I could like mark it in my stream, so I'd know I would be able to see. But nothing happened that night when he was watching. Freaking goodness! It would just happen like that he's watching and telling me, you know, let me know something happens, and nothing happens.
You know, and I can imagine too. You know, it's like we tell Meps all these things are going wrong. And he's like, okay, I'll come by and I'll watch and all that. And he watches, and he doesn't see it, and he's like, these guys are cracked. They don't know what they're talking about,
right?
And he goes and he tells Tunso, he's like, yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. They just didn't understand the mechanics. Yeah, okay, Meps. All right. Well, I'm gonna get into a little something here and all that, and I'm gonna talk about something that I think is part of the issue of why a lot of these things that we're seeing on live now may have been something that may have contributed to why we're seeing these things. You know, since, you know, I mean, because everybody's asking, so why the hell do we have a test server? You know, where people go and test this stuff out, you know, and it still comes onto the game broken. Well, I mean, even the testers can't catch everything, but I honestly feel that a lot of the stuff that slipped by for this PvP update, and let's face it, this update was mainly PvP oriented, right? I have a huge feeling, all right, a lot of it had to do with the fact that they introduced survival mode at the same time.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yep.
I know it is. PvE trumps PvP all day, no matter what.
Because as soon as they were like, "Hey, we're putting survival mode out there too," you know, I mean, I never saw anybody shouting for
PvP?
arenas for PvP at all. Everybody was talking about survival mode. I shit you not. All right, I got on one night, went around in Metropolis, and completed out the entire Metropolis exploration feats, all of them, flying around Metropolis, waiting in a queue for a 1v1 Batcave. And then I did it again in Gotham. I think I've got like maybe 2 or 3 queues pop for me that night. So it's yeah. It was really frustrating for them that they brought out survival mode at the same time with this update, because I mean they changed so much. I mean, and one of the other cons that I'm not happy about, honestly, I don't know how you feel about it, but I don't like the fact that they tossed out the RPS system. I really don't.
Really? I actually kind of like that. I mean, I miss beating up on tanks, but I kind of like it. I'm not too, like... I kind of like it. I do.
Yeah. I mean, I just, you know, it's for me. It just, I miss, you know, having them. I miss having the RPS system in there. Because it doesn't really make sense to me that they actually, you know, that they removed it, because the RPS system has basically been in the game since launch. And the RPS system wasn't the issues that we were having with PvP.
No, I mean,
since launch, you know, tanks are supposed to beat up on trollers. Trollers are supposed to beat up on healers. Healers are supposed to beat up on tanks. I've been fine with that since the beginning. I've had no problems with that whatsoever. So for me, it was like, I was like, well, you just like, you know, you're tossing everything out and just like starting over new. It's like you said, we got to learn all over again.
I think the other reason, I don't know if this contributes to it, but for me, it feels like them taking that out also didn't, I don't want to say balanced everything, but kind of just made it so. This is what I feel getting from this update, is that they balanced a lot of this stuff going around for people who mainly queue 1s and 2s. Like, that's how I kind of feel this update leans towards, or people that do those types of matches and are in there forever, or fighting like the ice tank who just doesn't ever die, or the rage DPS who can't die because they're using rage mode and DPS, like, or the sword healer who just never dies because they can just, you know, heal themselves all day and every day. That's what I feel like this update was geared towards, not really group play. And that's what I feel like PvP is group play. It's not 1s and 2s. Like when people say, oh, I'm a dueler, I'm like, no, it's not really PvP, because PvP is a group game. Like,
right.
That's why you have these roles, is because you're there to, you know, fight as a group. So that's how I feel like this update.
You're touching on something else and all that. The other changes they made and all that. You know, they took the movement mode debuffs out.
Right.
All the movement, you know, we had all the, you know, the movement modes and everything like that we had in there that we could use to debuff, you know, roles, you know, tanks, trollers, and healers and everything. They took those debuffs out, so now only a controller can debuff anybody in the game. But those movement modes, and I think a lot of people just did not understand. So they're like, "Oh my God! Just now we're going to have everybody's going to be debuffing the healers in 5s." No 5s group out there is going to put freaking downdraft in their loadout. All right, just to make sure that they can debuff the healer. Right? I promise you that. All right, no, you know, they're not going to do that. All right, but you know, those movement modes, in my opinion at least, my understanding, all right, is those were put in there for the 2v2s and the 1v1s.
Right.
Where you queue into a 1v1 in freaking Shadowlands, which I detest that map to this day still. But you queue into a 1v1, and oh look, there's the nice tank with 4 freaking shields. I'm never gonna beat this guy. Oh wait, no, I'll put Swoop in my loadout, and guess what? Now that guy's melting like there's no tomorrow. And then they call me a noob for it. That's the thing that cracks me up. I was like, just because I'm using a mechanic in the game to beat out your freaking pansy ass with your dominance mods in your tank PvP gear. You're calling me a noob just because I'm taking away your one advantage. You're still buffing your self up and everything, but I mean, I'm just taking your shields out. I mean, come on. Those movement mode debuffs were put in for that. It's just everybody, like I said, I pointed out, so everybody's like, oh, you're such a noob, you're using the debuffs. Yeah. Yes, I am. That's what they were for. I don't know. I kind of miss the RPS system. I agree with you. The caps on the heals, or at least the power cost on them, needs to be reduced. And there's one thing that I've noticed too, and I'm going to point this out in my videos. I should send you maps and all that. I go to break out and it says I got no power, but I look up and I see I got like a sliver of power left. Like I got enough blue that goes up to the first letter in my name and all that. That's not communicating across correctly.
Well, how much power does it take to break out, though? I mean, because even with like a little sliver, you usually enough to break out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how much does it actually cost to break out? I wonder.
I'm not sure on that.
Once we have numbers with our HUD, we can find that out.
Oh, will we be able to see that in our? Like, were you talking about the UI? The
yes.
new UI or something? Or?
Yeah, that's why I hope is in the new UI. I want to see my numbers with my health and my power. I want to see that.
Oh, that would be very nice to be able to see that and like see I would also like, somebody made a post about this, but being able to see what our like total crit percentages for whatever.
Oh yes, secondary stats. Oh.
That would be very nice too.
Yeah. That would be nice. Well, Brittany, as a fellow tank player, because your hero is Rage right now, right? Mm-hmm. You've been PvPing on your hero now. Yeah, I know you gotta get that one geared up too, correct?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like you have been like nerfed into oblivion with the changes they made to Rage?
No, because I don't use Zerg, and I don't use, Relentless Anger, or whatever, heals you up. I don't use those in, like, actual arenas. I use it to piss people off in, like, duels and stuff, yeah, but I don't, like, actually use it in arenas, because it's, I just don't. So, no, I don't feel nerfed at all. It's actually really fun.
Honestly, I never minded people using Relentless Anger and Severe Punishment when they were dueling me. Or fighting me in open world, because they were just one swoop away from making themselves die.
Right.
So
use a breakout or like an immunity or something, like at the when they're gonna crash soon. But yeah, I've done that too. I've crashed and I'm like, dang it, and I've killed myself. But that's kind of the name of the game.
I mean, everybody out there is like like there's a video out there. I showed it to you. Of the opinion, they've nerfed and the conspiracy behind it all too cracked me up. But the whole the conspiracy that they nerfed all of the tank powers so that they could have it to where serums is going to be like super OP, and none of these changes are going to apply to serums when it comes out. And I'm just sitting here shaking my head.
Clearly, they're going to be immune to all these changes.
A lot of these changes, and I understand there's a lot of very upset Rage players out there. Guys, one thing you got to understand, okay, you guys were getting 100% of your health back in DPS stance.
That's not cool.
With Relentless Anger and Severe Punishment. And so long as you didn't crash and all that, basically you were unbeatable.
I would like them to rewind back to 2011
balance
when
issue
Ice.
with that.
No, do you remember when Ice DPSs back in 2001 were able to use Reflect and have it fully like protect them as in tank stance? That's basically how Relentless Anger worked.
Oh yeah,
It should not work that way in DPS.
I remember the days. I remember the days when 70% of the server was Ice. I remember those days.
Right. Ice and martial arts for a reason, because you were untouchable as a DPS. You were able to use the tank powers in DPS stance and get the full effect. That's just not right, and that's exactly how it is for Rage DPS.
Yeah, that's how it was. That's how it was for Rage, and now they've just made it to where you guys can't do that anymore. It's not a nerf. It's called balance. All right. I'm sorry that you can't 1v4. I'm sorry that you can't 1v4 people anymore and totally crush them. All right, but there comes a point where, and I'm not saying there's no skill involved in that. Okay, but there comes a point when it's not just skill; it's a broken power or mechanic.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. But I mean, it does separate the good players from the bad players, because you and I both knew an Ice DPS from back in those days, who was just a total beast with his Ice, Ice DPS and his martial arts. And the minute they fixed it, he went to tank stance because he couldn't handle it in DPS anymore. He couldn't do the same thing.
Yeah. I remember I beat an Ice DPS once back in the day, and 1v1, and I was so happy. I was like, drop my controller, walk away, like I'm done. I am done. Get beasted. But yeah, that's not a nerf. It's balance. There's a difference between the two.
Trex is PvPing.
I know, right?
Watching commentate.
What is this? Obtain 500 marks of victory.
Oh my
Stop it!
God.
Stop it! You two calm it down.
Oh my God! Everybody out there listening and not watching, all right? Trex just now popped his 500 marks of valor feat.
Hey, at least it wasn't the feat for getting 1 mark. I mean, I guess that's a little better.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, well, he has been doing some legends, but really, man?
What? Don't get on me. You don't know me. You ain't about my life.
I mean, even if you were to lose like every match you played, you would still have way more than 500 marks.
I don't play PvP that often.
But still, after over 3 years, man.
I don't PvP.
Hey, you know what though? Here's real serious though. If you get 3 more wins, you're gonna hit the 1,000 feet.
Oh my gosh.
GG for that.
That's true.
Yeah, like Pecan said, why didn't you buy the soda or the trinket?
I didn't.
Oh, you probably don't have any marks for the trinket. That's why I didn't.
Wow, thanks, Britt.
Okay, he can still buy the cash trinket. He can still buy the cash trinket. He'll be all right.
I'm not even wearing my PvP gear. I was like, why not?
Well, and see, that's kind of the cool thing. Is like even if you want PvP gear, you can just queue up and try it out.
That is a purely PvE loadout you're running with right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's working because I have people carrying me.
One question I don't understand: why do you have 2 pulls?
Well, I mean, one's the finisher, and I've been getting used to. I've been running.
Wait. Did you just say that people are carrying you? I thought you didn't believe in being carried, Trex.
In PvP, there's only so much I can do. There's only so much I can do in PvP. I mean, look at Surfing. I mean, freaking 10 kills. I got nothing on the board. Nothing. I know I did damage. See, I did damage. I did some healing. Apparently, I was on the villain side. So, okay, that makes less sense. But I was just say, hey, let me PvP. We're talking about PvP. Let's go PvP a little bit. So, it's like, why not?
Hey, you didn't come last in damage. That's good.
Right?
All that matters.
Serpent, you missed our conversation about lag and the block break and oh my God.
Was that the same Serpent that's in chat? Was that the same guy? I was gonna say something, but I didn't know. I didn't want to seem like too much of an idiot.
Yeah, there's a serious issue going on with interrupts and counters and breaking out and everything like that. My understanding, they're on it, but it's it's deep in the code, and hopefully they figure it out and they get it fixed soon.
I got 383 marks of valor. That's good, right?
Sure.
Okay. Yay.
Oh, you have those Valentine's Day marks. I'm so jealous. I'm missing that and the marks of allegiance to complete my whole set of marks.
One mark of everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Makes me sad.
Apparently, I didn't spend.
People think I'm weird for keep holding on to things that for nostalgia.
It's nostalgia,
Yeah.
I mean,
I still have
then people know that you've been playing for a long time.
I still have the very first raid weapon I ever got.
Okay, yeah, I don't take it that far. But
It's like
give me a break. You're still holding on to freaking marks of distinction. Don't even.
So I have a couple. Come on, I just have enough stuff. It shows up. I like it.
In case they reuse it.
Well,
then people know that you've been playing for a long time. Like back in my day.
So I've got a question out there. I got a question out there for everybody in the chat. How many infinite sodas did you guys buy?
Wow.
And how long did it take you to figure out that you can't put them into stacks?
Oh my God. Did you actually have people do that?
I'm not going to name names, but there was 2 people in my league.
Oh my gosh, man. Are you serious?
I'm kind of happy that DD is not in the tournament now. I think I understand why.
Wow.
I won't name names, but there was 2 people in my league. One of them bought 6 and the other one bought 8. And they're like, why won't these things stack? And I'm like, what it was bad. It was really bad and unfortunate night for them.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Hitter Quitter knows who I'm talking about. don't name names. Don't name names, Hitter, because I'll tell on you.
Just said he bought 6.
You snitching?
So is he one of them? Is Smurf one of them? He just gave himself up. He said he bought 6.
Yeah, he gave himself up. Smurf 1, 2, 3 is in my league. You bought 6? Okay, so that's 3 people in my league now that did that.
Oh my God. That's too. I never even thought that anybody would do that. Huh. Well, I guess you can just sell them back for I don't know how much.
No, you can't. You can't sell them and you can't trade them.
You can't? You really can't sell them back?
Nope, you can't sell them back and you can't trade them. Yeah.
Huh.
That's what makes it even funnier.
Well then.
So, note to everybody out there, you only need to buy 1, okay, and you never run out. That's why they call them infinites. But, we do joke that there is one member of the league that's got the plan for them. So, if you guys need...
All right, send me a message on Skype and I'll message you. I need some sodas.
Yeah, I believe you can delete them, Chris.
Oh, okay. I was saying good. You can't delete them. That sucks. That is a good thing, though. That since their consumables aren't allowed in PvP, and we have that infinite soda, no more. You don't have to sit there and craft more sodas. I mean, at least for PvP, and you don't have to craft or farm for materials to make consumables, which is also really nice. I will say I do like that.
Right.
Oh, Trex is giving more PvP.
Yeah.
I want to see. Why aren't you queuing Shadowlands?
Shut up.
I want to see him 1v1. I am so telling on you, Hitter Quitter.
Oh boy. anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, it was rooted. I see it.
Oh, Mep says that's what I like about Trex. People can say whatever, and he just keeps on.
I keep on keeping on.
Is that why Trex is at the dinner table?
Oh my God! It's Safe House. Safe House.
Safe House?
Do you have all these feats done? Yeah, you got all these feats done in there, Brittany.
Yeah, of course.
The
only reason why I do is to freaking help league mates like Cap, who scores for the other team. I'm like, what are you doing? Or he releases the iconic. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Stop it.
There's people around me.
I've got guys who are like telling me, they're like, yeah, oh man, they got Safe House back. I gotta get those feats. You wanna help me? Nope. Nope.
I'm good.
Never.
Nope.
Never again. Never again. Never again.
You realize you could have run all this stuff when it came out, right? Like when the DLC launched? Yeah, because that's when I got my feats.
That's when I got my feats too. Yeah. Next to the Toyman challenges, the Safe House PvP feats are the next ones that I unlock. I'm never doing them again. Never again.
Oh, wow. Someone pulled me from hell.
It was like, hey, you want to do 4s? No.
Exactly. What are the 4th maps? Oh, wait. Both of them are saying nope. I'm good.
I would rather queue up Shadowlands than do Safe House, if that tells you anything.
Oh, yeah. Me too. Much rather.
I would rather do Headquarters Watchtower than do Safe House, if that tells you anything.
Chase somebody on the jump pads. I'd much rather do that.
Alright, so where the hell is this bomb?
Vagrant gets here soon, because I'm sure he's one to go on a rant.
Is he going to unload?
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. He's going to unload.
You know what I want to know? I want to know why, just in general, DC for PvP does not like Team Deathmatch. Why? Is there something that none of the devs like TDM? Like, what is their version to TDM maps?
Jens has, on several occasions, he's come out and said that he prefers objective-based maps over TDM. He prefers the node maps. He prefers, capture the flag, stuff like Safe House, the Safe House maps. He prefers those over TDM. It feels like there needs to be more teamwork involved in those.
Well, there's teamwork involved in TDM.
I know there is.
Kill something.
There's a lot of things involved in TDM that a lot of people don't realize. I mean, there's the screen blocking. There's going after getting your immunities from other players and all that. When you're getting focus fired and stuff. There's a lot of that involved in TDM. A lot of strategies involved. Versus I bet you if Trex was to pop Ire, he'd run a lot faster with that thing.
Probably.
Probably. Is he going to score for the other team?
Yeah. Please understand I'm a hero, so I was doing a heroic thing, but I forgot I'm on the villain side.
Do you see it says use force field disruptor to free captives from red containment field?
I don't see words.
Okay. Because you walked right past the white
I know this!
I was like, is he going to score for the other team?
Shh! I'm a plant!
Wow.
Right, Detron? I don't understand. You could have scored like 3 times by the time they would have realized that you were actually scoring while you were walking around. He went like towards the white dot, then he walked away from the white dot, then he was like, maybe I'll go back to the white dot, and then walked past the white dot, and then dropped it.
Yeah, they got
that's
this.
Right. Trex and Cap should do safe houses together.
Trex and Cap need to do safe houses together.
Anybody who's on the opposing team, that's like an insta win for them.
Wow. Wow, this quantum DPS or whoever person is really wanting me. Oh, wow, when you do press IR, you do run faster. Why do you run faster?
When you're carrying something?
Yeah?
Because it releases you from control effects, and one of the control effects.
Did you just make me cause a bug?
No, that's been going on for a while.
That's not supposed to be like that, though. Is it?
You can do that with a lot of things in PvE, at least.
You can do it with a breakout trinket, too.
Yeah. You can like distract or...
Outrageous! That needs to get fixed.
Why does that need to get fixed if everybody can do it?
Oh, well, I don't know. Excuse me, I'm going to pick this up real fast.
Uninterrupted. Man, I want to play against people like this. I would do safe house if I played against people like this who had no idea what they're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing. I scored for the other team. I don't know what I'm doing.
You picked that up twice now and just ran with it, and nobody's chased you. That's awesome. I would love to play that.
I want to unhook him. No, you bastard. Oh, you threw it. No, you didn't. Ha! Mine. Oh, crap. Pick it up.
Well, I don't understand why that doesn't...
Why are you not releasing?
The person when you drop the disruptor on it.
So, Brittany, we were talking earlier this week about you guys are going to be changing Select View's league name soon.
Oh yeah, special treatment.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Killer Croc.
And why is that exactly?
Clearly, we get special treatment all the time from the devs.
All
the
time.
We completed survival mode. Obviously, Maps was in there to one-shot everything for us. Clearly, because we just sat around for 300 minutes and he just one-shotted everything. We had to make it look legit. Jeez. Why does DC support only select few streams? Why doesn't everybody else stream? We are not the only people that stream. Jeez.
Because no one else
the
wants to.
best one, though, is why is Maps always trying to impress Brittany? That's the one I love. I'm like, really?
Oh, well, you know what I was told yesterday? I was told yesterday that me and Jens both have a crush on you.
Clearly that's the case. Oh my god. That's the only reason why Jens joined Select Few for all of 2.5 seconds. Obviously. Oh my gosh, people and their theories. What I would love is if people actually started streaming more. I'm not the only person that streams. Cap isn't the only person that streams. You're not the only person that streams. There's lots of people that stream.
Yeah. This is real. I want to do it right.
If you don't stream, you're missing out.
Michael Grid asked the question here: are we getting a league name change token? Actually, from my understanding, it was leaked on the census. Somebody showed me that there is a league name change token coming out.
Yeah, we already have it. We're just waiting until it's actually live for everybody else to change our name.
Yeah.
Mep says Spittle joined Select View, so you guys would tell him your streaming secrets. Meanwhile, Spittle is streaming Destiny right now, and was doing so during FNL. That's
hey, we won.
Thing about that.
I got a feat.
FNL was going on. While FNL was going on, and Larry Liberty's sitting there doing Jens's job.
It's his night off, man.
Oh my gosh, Trex with those feet.
Yay!
Oh,
yay!
Win a rescue match.
Yeah!
Killing me, Trex. You are killing me right now with some of these feet.
How many skill points you got now, Trex?
I think still 113. I think 113 still.
Oh, that's a good name too. Select favoritism.
Oh, there we go. We can just keep that up there.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
I'm 112. I'm at 112, and I'm 35 in. So cool feats. I did good.
You know what I would love would be for him to play either one of the Bat Caves or like Star Labs or Australia and see all the feats pop up for capping a node, like activating turrets.
Oh, yeah.
All right, lady, hold on here. Don't you calm down, because I have done that.
Did I put those out there and you already have those feats?
I have done those.
Oh, mind blown, Trex.
The only ones in arenas I need to get is 10 wins in Outback, 25 in Moon, 10 in Star Labs, and 10 matches in a row. That's for arenas.
Oh, wait,
the 10 goes up to 25, right?
What?
So you know you're not done at 10 wins, right? I'm not talking about the 10 in a row, but like the Australia matches, you have to win a total of 25.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm at 6 out of 10.
Is that he still had to get 250 wins? That would have been funny.
Yeah, I know. Actually, the funny thing was, before FNL tonight, I was in game and we were queuing up. We were doing some Australia because it's a faster map and everything. Plus, Australia is fun to do. And one of the guys in my league popped his Outback rookie feat, and I'm like, "Are you serious? Are you serious right now?" Well, it's not like he's got like 150 some skill points, so it's not like he's like slacking on feats. He just never queued up freaking Australia apparently.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm just like, then of course I had to go back. I had to look when I got my Moon and Star Labs and Australia feats and everything. So I got my Moon 250 because it was 250 back then. I got my Moon 250 feet in July of 2011.
Oh my gosh!
Well, that's where everybody was doing TDM at.
Yeah,
so
off to the side.
Yeah, or just right there in the middle. And then I got my Star. I think the one I got last was the Star Labs one. It's because nobody queued up Star Labs or ran fours.
Really? I got Star Labs pretty quick.
I got my Star Labs in February of 2012.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, it wasn't like super late. It was still 250 for sure.
Right.
But I got my Australia in September of 2011. But
wow. I think that was one of the last feats I got was the Australia one.
You know what feats that crack me up that some of these guys are not doing, and they're not farming. They're so easy to farm, especially now when we're queuing up so much PvP. Is the wanted posters.
Oh.
Wanted. Yeah.
What?
I've got guys in my league. I'm like, dude, you got your wanted poster yet? He's like, no. I'm like, why are you not staying outside of a PD right now?
Yeah, you just sit outside the PD, turn it in, get another one, win a match, turn it in.
I still pick up those wanted posters. I will sometimes sit outside of freaking PD when I'm queuing up PvP and farm that wanted poster. Just for the free extremes. I'm a money pitcher that way, but yeah, I'll still sit out there and do that. I was saying, and like there's people out there that don't have like Diamond Heist and Rainmore done. And I remember before mega servers or at mega servers, before we got cross faction queues, all the heroes just hanging out at Diamond Heist at Diamond District. And doing Diamond Heist in between matches.
Oh yeah,
while we were waiting for queues to pop, and getting those feats done.
I had to do mine in. I had to do Ring War, Heroes on Diamond Heist. I couldn't get that done on my villain. Trying to go over there. Unless you did it like super late at night, you could do it then.
Yeah.
Once in a while, you get lucky and you could do it over there, but. That was before you could do it like every 30 minutes or something like that?
As Trex runs outside Chinatown PD and picks up the money card.
Because he needs one.
I need one.
Yeah, that feet goes to 100, right?
Shut up!
100? I thought it went higher than 100.
Stop it!
I think it only goes to 100.
Really?
The one yeah, you should have heard the guy in my league one time. He was talking to me. He's like, "Man, I almost got this treasure box feat." I was like, "Yeah, how close are you?" He's like, "Man, I'm at 490." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "You know, it goes to 1,000, right?" He's like, "Fuck it, I'm not doing it anymore." He's like,
oh
nope.
my!
He didn't even want to get the. He didn't even want to get the 500 after I told him that.
You only need 10 more. I'm done.
It was so funny. Hey Trex, while you're over there, if you go a little bit to the left and and straight ahead there, where you're looking at right now. All right, you see that bridge over there? That's the Simon Municipal Bridge, so you can go there and get your exploration feat done.
I hate you. So hate you. Whatever, man.
You're not done with your exploration feats?
I completed my exploration feats. He's being jerky jerk. See, I got them all done. I'm 36 out of 36.
Oh, man. Get your renown feats done?
Yes. Yes, thankfully.
Look you up right now, but there's something going on with Sour's app.
Oh, yeah, the feats thing is being, is down, yeah. Because stuff was leaked and it shouldn't have been leaked, and people just want to leak. You just,
I mean, they're gonna put the information out there for people. I mean, you can't be upset if they find it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So something I wanted to touch upon was there was a forum thread that I found on the forums talking about folks. People were just standing around. They went to the PvP match. I don't know if it was in layers, but I saw people were talking about in the FOS as well, or maybe Australia or something, whatever. But people were just standing there, not doing a thing, and just collecting the marks and losing on purpose, just to really just get out of the way and getting their marks.
I ran into a guy that I recorded, and I'm roasting the shit out of him on my channel when I upload the video, because he's actually quite talkative in the game. Just stood there, just let his partner, try and do all the fighting. So I just focused on him, and I wrapped him up at the end of the player battle because he just stood there and just didn't do anything. Yeah. Here, Brittany, I know we had kind of a conversation about this earlier today, but the low levels, non-level 30s.
Oh yeah,
level 30.
Those exploration feats.
Stop it!
Yeah.
Stop it now.
Level 30s in arenas. How do you feel about it?
At one point, part of me, I like that it's combined, because I don't know how the queues are for pre-30 PvP, because I never did it when I was leveling. I never PvP'd until after I was 30.
Right.
So I don't know how the queues are or were at the time. But I mean, I like it just because they get thrown into the mix. There's no separate queue. It's all streamlined. At the same time, I don't think they're necessarily ready for it, because I haven't run into any pre-level 30s that actually knew what they were doing, other than I saw some guy that was gadgets that just kept taser pulling and then tapping triangle, and that was it.
That was probably the only power. That was probably the only power he had in his loadout.
Yeah, and that was it. And I mean, nobody that was a pre-level 30 got one. I mean, they got marks, but none of them won a match, and I don't know if they got any kills, but I kind of feel bad for them because they just get wrecked. And I understand there's that mission, but I'm pretty sure everybody got that because I got a free set of marks and I was like, what?
What?
Okay. I was like, cool, free marks. But I mean, I don't know. It's, to me, it feels like a catch-22 kind of.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, because at one point, one, you gotta feel bad for them because they're getting smashed in there because like you said, most of them don't know what they're doing.
Right.
Most of them, like I said, most of them probably don't even have a full loadout yet because they don't have enough power points, and not to mention the skill points that they may or may not have.
Yeah.
And I mean, I understand they're getting buffed up to CR 96 and all that with an appropriate skill point amount, which I'm not sure. What is, Meps? Can you answer that? What is the appropriate skill point or comparable skill point amount that buff?
So wait, they're giving skill points too?
That's what the patch notes say.
Why aren't the?
That's what the patch notes say. It
flat
says
stats
here,
enough?
I'll read it. I'll read it verbatim here, just so I'm not, misstepping or misstating anything. But minimum stat thresholds are based on wearing fully modded PvP CR96 gear and enough skill points to get the majority of the role-specific stat bonuses from the 5th and 6th rows of the weapon trees.
5th and 6th rows of weapon trees.
So that's where that's the first two rows. The crit. And the row with the 3s right there. You put 3 skill points,
tier 1, tier 2.
and then the row below that where you put 6 points into them.
Wait, they get that for all the weapon trees?
Well, it says enough skill points to get the majority of the role specific stat bonuses from the 5th and 6th rows of the weapon trees. I don't know if it's
role specific. Gotcha. Okay, I was about to say, what the hell? That's a lot of skill points. What?
Well, I mean, that still is a lot of points. That still is a lot of skill points. You figure if they fully spec into their weapon, okay, they fully spec into their weapon, right? This is even without weapon mastery, right? And then going into, let me see. Let me backtrack that. With weapon mastery,
oh my god!
Getting full weapon mastery. Oh my god! Getting full weapon mastery, right, in your weapon. Okay, it takes about 180 skill points, and that's also going into all the trees and getting the 3 points into the crits and 6 points into the precision or the might in there. So that's a lot. That is a lot of skill points. If they're queuing up as a troller, they're putting out POTs they're not seeing that they won't see for a while in PvE.
Yeah. Jeez Louise, that's crazy.
Hey, Soups.
Huh?
Yes.
I got this Checkmate Order Legends PvP thing. What is this?
The mission. Click on.
Yay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
It's just a mission you get.
I completed an order for Arena.
Kill 5 tanks, kill 5 trollers, or win a 1v1. You killed 5 tanks in an arena.
Neat.
It's like free marks, basically.
Yep.
Right, Trex, go run FOS or something, man. Get that battle for the fortress out of there.
What battle for the fortress?
Why do you have so many missions in your journal?
I don't know. They're just here. Well, I mean, besides
your
the
journal's like as bad as your inventory.
You not run the FOS raids?
I did. I run them all the time.
Then how come you haven't completed the mission?
I don't know. I still
have like CC bounties though, or CC stuff.
Well, the bounty stuff I keep up there just because I really haven't done them in forever. But
clearly,
shut up. But
Fortress Guardian. Trex, that mission right there is saying you have not completed out one of the FOS raids.
My feet say otherwise. I can guarantee.
That mission in your journal says you have not done like either FOS 1 or FOS 2.
I've done them all. I have done all 3. I don't even know. I mean, I don't know what the Fortress Guardian would be.
Fortress of Solitude?
Yeah. I mean, that's the guy can't stop from the Flash. That's the one that just won't leave my... Because the can't stop is still bugged. I can't get rid of it. I can't even complete it still.
You can't get rid of it because you haven't done it yet.
I can't complete it because it's not letting me.
Usually if you complete the mission, then it'll leave your journal, but, you know.
Well, I mean,
Or at least hide it, man. At least hide it.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
I have nothing to hide.
Grab and Smash is a solo. Like, you...
Yeah, I mean, some of these are also like the missions from you got from the codexes from the from DLC 3. Why
can't you just hide them then?
Why would I want to hide them? I don't quest.
So you don't have 800 million things in here. Less Trex.
I don't hide my shame, Brittany. I don't hide my shame. I wear it with a badge of honor. And if I ever get bored, I have stuff to do. I have plenty of stuff to do.
My God. How long has all this stuff been sitting in your journal?
You don't want to know.
Exactly. So don't give me that. When I'm bored, I'll do it.
I'm never bored.
He's got the Bizarro wanted mission in there.
Yeah, I collected them all. Like a long time ago, I collected them all.
Yeah, he can one-shot like all of these. I don't understand why he just doesn't do them.
Because
that's like half your journal is gone right there. Half your missions.
Well, I'm gonna pick it back up.
Why would you pick up the Bizarro mission?
Why not? He's a nice guy. He needs love. There might be some lobies that might need some help.
Are you one of those people that picks up every single like exclamation point, regardless of what it is?
Like, ooh,
like
piece
you
of
have
candy.
to hit it, right?
For all the bounties, yes. You know.
I mean, I could see you picking that up if you needed the renown. I could see that.
No,
but
no.
You don't do that.
Yeah, I mean...
See, you're in Chinatown. You could go kill Weather Wizard. You could go kill General Cordax.
I like
you
to
could then
do
go
things...
do Captain Cold.
I like to do things in a group setting.
You could then go do the top. You could go fight the judge. You could go fight Avatar Sin.
Now, see, the only feat that I still haven't done is the Sunstone Matrix without provoking the snipers. That's the only one I haven't done yet. What? Don't give me that anything.
How is that the only one you need? Usually it's the other way around.
It's the medic, right? It's the medic?
Yeah, usually it's the medic feat. Usually it's the medic feat because people just can't help but go hammer on the medics.
That's easy. You don't have to. You just melee everything.
Well, the medic thing I got on an alt while I was healing, so I did the shared feat thing. That's it. But as you can see, I've done everything, and thank God,
you didn't even earn the medic feat on your main.
No, it was a random run. It was a random one on an alt, and it just popped up, and I was really shocked as hell. And shared feat came in. I'm like, sold. I was like, freaking win for me.
Michael Gray, I'm checking on Vagrant right now. I'm trying to see if he's home or not.
I don't need you guys getting up on me. This is not
answering.
nice.
He's not answering. Trex, rest of the stream, I want you to go around. I want you to complete all those bounties.
No! I am PvPing, sir.
Alright, well, PvP, go click. Complete the bounties in between matches. There you go.
I don't want to.
Did you complete your player bounty?
It never popped up. I didn't see it pop up. Nope.
Oh, okay.
That was weird. I did complete the actual. Oh no! Hold on. No, I didn't. I did. I remember seeing it. Yeah, my Metro villains.
What was the whole argument in that group chat? I couldn't follow.
The group chat, I had to scroll through it a little bit at the end of the match, and apparently someone recognized me because I'm E-famous. And And Serpent was actually in there as well, and it's like, this is Trex Rage. And you're like, no, it's not. I'm like, it's me. They're like, oh my god, I'm famous. And some other guys really just, some other person was just being a little being a little Debbie Downer, and just like, no one cares, Scrub, but just play the game.
Wow.
Right? Silly people. But no.
You were fighting against other heroes.
Yeah, I was on a villain team again. I was really not happy with that.
Oh, then turn off your
No, I want to queue in. I want
the queue will never pop for him.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're on PC.
He's playing on PC. The queue will never pop.
Never mind.
Yeah, see, Serpent's right there. Hi, Serpent.
Okay, so while in between these queues, then go complete the bounties.
Why am I getting yelled at?
Because your journal is a mess and it's really annoying.
Yeah, it is.
You don't have to look at it.
What's your inventory looking like?
Stop it.
Oh my gosh. We already know what his inventory looks like. His inventory is just as bad as his freaking journal.
Oh, great. Now he's choosing lair battles. Now we're going to see how horrible his lair looks, too.
Hey, you do not mess with a man's home.
I bet there's stuff just strewn around his lair as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm actually close to one of my homes. Thank you. So let's go. Oh, no, that's not my home. No, that was not either.
Now, instead of going to your home, why don't you go find Weather Wizard and beat him, please?
Yeah. He's just down the street.
You're in Chinatown. Like, he's
just a couple blocks away.
Behind? Yeah.
No.
There's a couple different places that he can be.
I already got a text message from him saying that he's actually on break right now, so he's not able to. Oh, crap. I just saw what I queued into. I'm about to do.
Did your finger slip?
Well, I thought I was going into Australia, but apparently that's not going to happen.
Well, when you queue for Shadowlands and Layers, there's a good possibility you might queue in for either or.
Well, it was Australia first, but I didn't see someone quit, so the Shadowlands popped in.
Oh, this will be fun.
This guy is looking at me really hard, and I'm not really feeling comfortable.
It's okay.
This
He's a
will be
superhero.
interesting.
Oh, well, damn, he's gone.
He'll be all right.
He ran into a wall. Hello. Oh, crap, he's Quantum, too. Probably a DPS. Yep, he's DPS. So he's just burning me down, because I'm actually standing in the freaking thing.
Trex 1v1ing. Hey, there's Vagrant. Vagrant, get on Skype.
Holy crap.
I got him.
Oh, you got him? Okay.
I got him.
Don't jinx this for yourself, Trex.
Jinx, I have no faith in me whatsoever.
He killed him! Oh my gosh. Now kill him 4 more times so you can complete the bounty and get a peek.
Oh, he's a hero. He's not gonna get.
That's why I'm not completing it.
And here comes Vagrant. Do the call.
Oh, I forgot the ads that's on here.
Oh, I figure out what's going on. Oh, this poor son of a gun. He is not countering anything I'm doing.
No, he keeps doing PvE combos on you.
And yeah.
Keeps getting wrecked.
And so and what am I doing? I'm doing the same thing, and I'm wrecking him.
Huh. 3 more times, Trex.
Okay, Vagrant, I thought you said you were ready.
Yeah, the problem is I have to keep meleeing him because he's doing nothing but range on me.
Yeah, don't block.
Yeah.
Why can't I fight these kind of people?
I know, right?
Why don't I fight noobs? Like, come on. Why can't I just get the person that just freaking PvEs me?
Oh my god.
Trex is winning. What is this? It's like, is it a full moon or something? Trex is PvPing. He's winning. Like, this doesn't make any sense. It's like this update was made for you. I know, right? Oh, look at Trex getting off the node too.
I was rolling by mistake. That was just a loose control stick while I was blocking, trying to regain health.
Trex actually countered?
Trying to add Vagrant to the call.
This guy really has no thumbs. How?
He has no thumbs.
How do you...
I'm calling him now.
What's up, guys?
Hey!
There's Vagrant. Hey!
Trex just won a
Vagrant's
PvP
here, everybody.
match.
Yeah, Trex just won a PvP match against a guy tapping triangles all day.
Yeah, I saw. I've been watching.
This guy has no thumbs. What the heck, Trex?
Is this on live right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all live. We're all live here. So Vagrant, me and Brittany, we actually sat here. We talked about our pros and our cons with PvP right now. Let's hear what your pros are first. And then I'll let you go on a rant.
So, I think some of you might be confused. Well, no. I think me and Soups would agree that Game Update 31 is fantastic for PvP. It did a lot of good things. It made it more balanced. It brought people... It will encourage people to PvP. It's encouraged me to PvP even more, even when I'm fully geared. And overall, I think PvP is more enjoyable, especially in arenas. In terms of, like, what's happened lately, I mean, like, there's really not much else I can say about it other than I enjoyed Game Update 41. I like PvP now a lot more, especially with Safe House Rescue back in the rotation. Thank goodness.
I won that match, too.
Spammed out a whole bunch.
I won that match, too.
You did a Safe House Rescue match?
Yeah. And and no one stopped me from carrying the thing.
Vagrant, you missed it. Trex not only popped his 500 Marks of Valor feat, but he's also popped his 1,000 Marks of Valor feat.
No way.
Unbelievable, I know.
Crazy, because you can get that in like 5 matches. But
you guys are downplaying the awesomeness.
Thank God he didn't pop the... He collected 1 mark. I mean, we gotta give him that.
It's the little things in life, huh?
Yeah.
But I guess to get back on my opinion of Game Update 41's PvP, I think really what needs to happen next is, if you haven't gone to the forums, and I actually posted this the other day, for some of the new puggers that are getting into PvP for the first time, I mean, some of the matches are just kind of confusing to them, and unfortunately, especially when you're new to PvP and you're trying to get into it, you might not know what to do in certain matches like Safe House Rescue. So a cutscene like the Assault Headquarters does, to at least, you know, give you a small explanation of what you're supposed to do, or maybe just have, like, I don't know, like have Superman come in, pick up the Disruptor for Safe House Rescue and go like, I need to go save Steel real quick, and then, I don't know, Gorilla Grodd comes in, punches him and goes like, I'm gonna stop you. Some cutscene like that, just to, you know, give a small explanation, would help new PvPers who are getting into the PvP scene. I think that's all that's missing for now. And then I guess the next small little problem that happened was the changes to lair battles, and how I'm glad that they did that, because in my opinion, I didn't want a lot of players feeling discouraged to even try to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want people to do that, even though they felt that they needed to. So I think a good thing that everybody should get on is, and I think most people that agree on forums, is that the longer queuing maps, like the 8v8s and the 5v5s even, need to award a little more than just the standard 200, especially since the queue times are so long for it, at least on USPC. So overall, I enjoy Game Update 41 and a lot of the new PvP changes. I think now it's just small little fixes that need to happen.
Holy crap, Bob is in my match.
Farmer Bob?
Farmer Bob.
Kill him. Kill him, Bob.
What? What? You're on my side.
See, like, this match right here is a good example. The other team doesn't know what to do. Notice how no one's going after you, Trex.
Bob, stop it.
I'm saying,
Mine.
like, people with no thumbs. Like, how do you get into matches like this?
Get him, Bob. OH. Go Buckeyes. See, I was actually saving. I'm glad you brought up the layer battles because I wanted to save that until you got here and everything. With the changes to the mark rewards, my personal thing is this. All right, I understand why they lowered it. All right, and I especially would understand it more if they only lowered the amount you get for losing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
But I think they lowered the win marks way too much.
It just seems like they were punishing both sides.
Right. Right. Because I mean, like last night. I mean, you saw a big push in layer battles because the fix was coming this morning. So there wasn't that many people. There wasn't that many people who were AFKing because they needed to get those win marks. But I'm sure earlier in the week when the update, especially Tuesday, or especially Wednesday when the maps changed. Wow, Bob, really? I just saw that.
Represent that PC. That's my boy. That's my boy right there.
But he's playing other PC players, though, Vagrant. That's the thing. That's, I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, Bob is seriously coming after me.
Like I said, that's my boy.
But I mean, it.
Thank you.
You're punishing the winners, though. I mean, I don't agree with it so much. Yeah, it needed to be reduced because I mean, you get a layer battle done in like 2 minutes.
A minute,
you know,
2 minutes.
real quick.
Yeah, but doesn't that show that there's a problem with the rest of the matches as well, and there's a problem with the queue times?
Exactly.
I mean, doesn't that bring up like a red flag that something needs to be done? Because I keep saying if you queue Australia, you queue freaking Arkham, those matches are almost as fast as running layers if you have a group that knows what they're doing. Those matches go by super fast.
That's the key to it. That's the key to it, though. Okay, you have to have a group that knows what it's doing. And then, in other words, you have to go in there with a set group. You have to go in there with 8 people, or at least 6 people that know what they're doing.
Right. But my argument is that like I got my gear by doing mostly 5s, and I geared up in 2 days. I did very, very little layer matches. So I mean, you can still gear up fast another way, but like layers were nice because you didn't need a lot of people. You only needed one other person, or you could just queue up yourself, and it was quick. But like, I don't want to spend 15 minutes in an objective-based game type to get either 100 or 200 marks. Like, that's not fun for me. I want to do TDM matches, but unfortunately, there's only like maybe one in the rotation in either Legends or Arenas, and that's all I really have to choose from. But layers were always nice because if I wanted to just do like a TDM style match, I could do layers. But I'm not gonna do them anymore because there's no point now. It's just like
I think part of the issue is all right, if they're wanting people to actually like put a little bit more time into getting the gear, that is okay. Maybe the rewards for layer battles, okay, they need to be reduced because it is so fast. But if you're wanting to encourage group play, if you're really wanting to encourage group play, especially when you're looking at maps, like the 8s and everything, where mostly you're running into pugs in there, people just queuing up, and all of a sudden, an Australia pops up for them and they go in. Like what was going on with Trex earlier. if you want to encourage group play like that, where you've got groups of players getting together and saying, hey, let's get a big group together and let's queue up freaking Australia, or let's queue up FOS, then increase the reward for those maps. I mean, we already get that with PvE. I mean, we get with challenges, we get more marks from duos than we do from challenges. We get more marks for alerts than we do for duos, and we get more marks for raids than we do for alerts. So why don't they scale the reward system in PvP the same way?
Oh my God, Trex. Oh, he walked right past the person he was supposed to free, and then turns around. Oh my! I'm sorry. Oh my God! I can't believe he did that.
And he's still popping.
I feel like when I do the rescue match, they're in like the worst spots for my team. I'll be villain side, and they'll be all on the hero side, safe house area. But when they go and get it, they can just go back to their area. There's like 3 of them for them.
What?
Trex, make Bob cry. Make Bob cry, Trex.
Look at that. Not very nice.
Make Bob cry.
Trex has won like 3 or 4 matches or something like that.
I've won 3 in a row.
Trex, unequip your trinket and then re-equip it or something.
I don't.
Do you not have one? I thought you had one.
I do. It just doesn't. It hasn't just showed up. It's just not there. I don't even know if it works or anything. No, it doesn't work.
The numbers show. Well, that's because you're not in an arena right now. But the number's showing up, so he does have the trinket equipped.
Yeah, it is equipped. It's just not showing up on the loadout, so I can't use it. And I thought, I just can't use it right now. I'm not going to fix it. Whatever. Move along. So I've done these last 2 matches with no breakout trinket.
You should try unequipping it and then re-equipping it, because it should still at least show, but grayed out.
Valor, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, there it is. It's on there now.
Real quick here in the chat. Valor, don't get me wrong. All right, I have pointed out multiple times. Trex is a very objection-focused person when he's PvPing. He is. I've seen him do PvP matches like Legends in the Moon, back when we had the Rock and all that, and he was the only one going after the Rock and running.
Love the Rock.
Trex is very good at objection-based stuff. Why Bob did not block break you when you were holding block for 5 minutes right there, though, I have no idea.
I'm afraid to talk to her. I'm afraid to message her in Skype now.
Because she slowed down the
She's in the chat. Wait, Bob was it a pre-made?
I think she's roasted everybody she was grouped up with. Tell him, Bob. Tell him, Bob.
I want to make sure I understand this. I just destroyed a pre-made, just let me stroll on in and score. And I scored every time. There was no one else capturing that thing but me. I'm not a pre-made. I was a pug.
With no thumbs, and I don't get that. You are so lucky.
Oh, Bob made my night.
Oh, man.
So PvP is fun, I guess.
Yeah, PvP.
On PC?
You've been PvPing a lot more on the PC side. Are you guys having the same issues with breakouts that we are on the console?
What do you mean by that?
Are you getting juggled for days and you can't break out?
Sometimes. Definitely. Yeah. I feel like I have to mash on my shift button 30 million times before I break out.
Yeah. And then when you finally do break out, you get block broken?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Or I'll get a phantom counter. I'll be like, why was I countered? I was just standing there.
Well, I'm glad it's not just a PS thing.
Yeah, same here.
And see, my base is nice. It's not all cluttered. It's organized.
I think that's why, for me, PvP, I can't ever get that serious about it. I enjoy PvP a lot. I always have in every MMO I played. But to me, it's just, there's too many variables in DC's PvP that keep it to where I would no-life it. Like, I can enjoy it every now and then, but every now and then I'll have a match where I just get countered out of nowhere, or at least I'll feel that I'm getting countered out of nowhere, or I'll just have a lot of frustrations with CC issues or something like that, and I have to step away from PvP for a little bit.
Right.
I think that's the biggest thing is the CC.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you should be getting CC'd over and over again, even after you block out. Like, you're supposed to have some kind of immunity after you break out. But I don't. Yeah.
Well, DC's always had that, though.
Yeah, well, I think that's where a lot of complaints about, certain things are coming into, and it's all based around the whole breakout system right now, and breakouts being broken. It's like you guys have seen all the complaints about the Hand Blaster Haymaker spams, right? And the damage doing so much, I mean, I've known about Hand Blasters and how awesome they are for a while. Brittany, you did, 94k damage with Hand Blasters Haymaker? With your
90,000.
With your jerk and infuriate, at the same time. I was like, I mean, there's ways of getting a lot of damage from that weapon mastery combo, and it's not because the weapon's broken. It's because people are actually getting it off because the breakouts are fucking broken.
Yeah. I always thought it was kind of weird. Like, if you run out of power, it makes sense to get CC'd for a little bit. But literally, if I've had a Legends match and an arena match where I was out of power, full life. He just caught me out of power, and he was able to kill me from full life because I had no power. I couldn't break out of anything at all. Because that's how CC works in DC.
Yeah, well, I got full lifed with having full power because I couldn't break out of anything. That was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't break out. Got
just
destroyed.
But you know what I mean? Like, when you run out of power completely and you have someone like knocking you up or stunning you. And you're just mashing your shift button, hoping that, a little bit of power will come back or your cola will come back so you can break out and stop letting him, juggle you around.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm hoping to get it fixed very soon.
Somebody said that, we're going to have to wait until game update 43 for breakouts 43. To change or
That's
something like that?
I think somebody...
What is that about?
I was hoping it was a joke.
Well, what is changing in 43? Is it counters that are changing, or is it how breakouts are changing? Because waiting until game update 43 is kind of ridiculous.
Dude, guys, there's a baby Boo on screen. Oh my god, it's adorable.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, me too.
Must be nice.
I like this testing feedback here. One of the top posts: Rage's Berserk got ninja nerfed. No, it didn't.
It didn't get ninja. There was no ninja about it. How many times Soups was talking about it?
Did anyone else notice that they nerfed? Well, they didn't really nerf, but they made it to where Clarion in the event takes less damage, but you still melt him too fast because of weapon mastery.
I didn't have that issue when I ran it yet.
I haven't seen that yet.
At least it felt like it to me because I was hitting for hundreds instead of 2000s.
Well, you can't one-shot him now. He has to go through those 2 phases or something like that.
He has to go through the phases, yeah.
I don't know. I
But
wish
usually you could melt him on before you get like through each phase. You can just pretty much. He'll be like, "Oh, hey, the fight starts a second later. You're already at the crystal phase." And
but back to the issues with breakouts and everything, and how long it's going to take. I really hope it's a lot sooner than update 43. Not just because not just because oh my god, that's 2 freaking updates we got to wait for those fixes to come in, but because next week we got the first official arenas tournament that they're doing, and yeah, I mean I've seen it in 3 different Olympus games, and Brittany, you've been there for 3 different Olympus games in it and seeing it, with all the different cheese that people bring in.
Cheese.
Those.
And it's going to happen. I'm telling you right now, people are going to be gearing, working towards being able to stun everybody as much as they can, so that you just get wrecked. So, yeah.
Yep, it's going to be a cheese fest. A little depressed to say, but hopefully they do get the fix out before then, because that would be awesome.
Oh, that would be very nice.
Yeah, Green Lantern, we do get less candy in the event this year. The quest only gave me like 1. I was so mad.
Well, the Halloween event has always given...
Was it 2 or 3?
Less than... The outside gives
3
you
total.
1 in the... Yeah.
You only get 3 total.
You only get 2 years ago, you used to get 6, though.
You get 1 for the open world and 2 for the event. I don't know how people are going to finish them feats out, especially if they hadn't done it before.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to do them on like my all 6 of my tunes, so I can get like the furniture stuff, and so then I can buy the masks on like one of my tunes.
You're gonna need some replay badges.
Yep. Thank God I have 16,000 of them.
Nice.
But I had a lot with 3,000.
Oh crap! We're in my lair.
Me too.
Trex is doing a lair battle.
In my lair. This is my home.
In your barren lair.
Only in the front room.
Barren lair.
Why can't your inventory be like your lair right now?
That's the same thing Decon said, and both of you can shut up.
Okay, just wondering.
That's because I just don't delete stuff when I should.
Mr. Steele, you're working.
Yeah, you noticed that too.
I wasn't the only one.
Did they win this one?
Yeah, we won.
Ow.
Right?
We won again.
Why did you just spoil it for me? Come on, man.
I'm sorry. Oh no, we lost. Sorry. Whatever.
Okay, hey, did you guys have like an amazing comeback or something?
Well, we won the first one, didn't we? Yeah, we won the first one.
Did.
Yeah.
Oh dear Lord, we're going all over the place. This is my home, guys.
They don't care.
Oh my God, they won again.
That one girl is just doing block breakers all day.
Yep, that's what I'm focusing on.
That's what I'm saying. Why? How do you find these people that just PvE on you?
I mean,
why can't I run into people that do that?
Playing with a freaking? Is she playing with an Apple mouse? Because they only got that. They only got that one click.
They have no thumbs. They have no thumbs. What is this? Yo, you should get on the DPS tracks. Well, it's probably what, over now? Oh, it all comes down to this.
Yeah.
Oh, she blocked. Yeah, finally.
Yeah, we does.
Oh, we won. Sorry, spoilers, whatever.
Yet again.
Sorry.
Spoilers.
You guys won because the healer got stuck up there. and
Yeah, she
sight
did.
for the heals on the other guy.
Yeah. Well, she kept ranging the entire time too. So and I just kept laying on her. Just do. Oh wait, I was a hero that time. I think that went towards my feet, or well, yeah, my mission.
If they weren't heroes, yeah.
Oh yeah,
if they weren't heroes. It was, then yeah. So
Telling you, full moon.
Anybody else got any thoughts or anything they want to talk about with the update with PvP? Is what we're mostly talking about with it tonight.
I'm having fun.
No, you're having fun. Because you're actually winning for a change.
All right.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not going to deny it.
No home turf, really?
Oh, I guess I haven't been in my base in a while, and it's been a while since I've been online.
He doesn't have enough marks to even freaking get boost ones.
Really? I thought I did have boost ones.
I got 7,800.
7,700.
Oh my gosh. My question here is, how do you think these changes are going to affect competitive PvP? Like, do you think we're going to see the same 2 heal 2 troll setups, or do you think it's going to differ from that?
I don't know. I mean, with the power cost.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You start on something. Go ahead.
I was going to say, it would definitely encourage people to try out different things just because of the changes in PvP. But that's really all I was going to say.
I agree. I think that certain setups are going to be the preferred setups.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see. I mean, as much as I would like to believe that a 2 heal, 1 troll, DPS, and a tank setup would still work in 5s, and it still could be viable. With the power cost of everything, I honestly think that a 2 troll setup may be more beneficial to everybody with a single heal. Unfortunately, that single heal is going to need to be kiting SOB because everybody's going to be targeting them.
Yeah.
I know.
I think we're going to...
I know, Brittany, you're not looking forward to that at all, are you?
No, I think that the 2 troll, 2 heal setup is going to be like the norm, and you're either going to see the tank be swapped out for a DPS, or you just might not see a DPS in there, since you could have the second troll mod and gear towards, or I guess mod and spec their skill points toward DPSing. But with the power cost right now, I don't think that you're going to see solo troll set up. I just don't think it's going to happen. And somebody tried to tell me that, oh no, you can run a different setup, because I saw one of Obsidian Chill's videos of a no DPS, a 2 troll, 2 heal, and tank setup, and this is what it's going to be. Like,
yeah,
that's you. I don't think that you can run a solo heal unless you have somebody burning those DP or burning that team down fast enough. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, unless the DPS is doing so much damage that they need to put some focus fire on the DPS to mitigate, keep his damage down.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 2 heal, 2 troll, no tank.
And that's the thing that I don't like about the power cost and the healing cap, is that this encourages one setup, at least for competitively. Yeah. I mean, when you're pugging, it's whatever, but for competitive play, it encourages only one setup. And I thought that they were going to try to make it so, you could run with a mix group, or do different types of setups and still succeed. And I just don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, or some groups out there, they'll queue in with 2 trolls and 3 heals.
Yeah. Yep.
I ran into that the other day.
I mean, when we were doing 5s, we just picked up whoever we could, because we were freaking pugging, doing that. That's freaking whatever. But realistically, you could actually run with a setup like that and have to heal like 1 or 2 of the heals. Yeah. spec more for damage. I like how Trex's stats stayed the same.
Right?
It still has a boost.
I know.
I had that too when I got out of there, but it eventually went away. But
I'm thinking that's a buff to the crits.
no, look at his stats.
No, I mean my stats are all. Look
at his
up.
stats. All his stats are the same.
Yeah, I know all the stats are the same, but we don't see this. We don't see what our crit bonuses are.
Look at all of his stats.
I'm ready to tank, sir.
Jeez, oh Pete.
I'd be curious to see how hard you're hitting.
Tell Camel I said, hey, I went against him the other day.
He should be listening. Yeah, Gray was nice enough to give me the orange plasmatic aura. Like it. Now I kind of wish I would have sent it to my fire person.
Oh, I got every single aura from the booster bundle. I got a smoke aura the other day.
Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Me and Brittany were talking about trading smoke auras during FNL tonight.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
I think her
smoke aura
on the PlayStation side, there's way more chances because a lot more people are going to be buying it on that side than PC side.
Yeah. Did you get it out of a box or did you buy it off the broker?
Got it out of the... Okay, so this is what happened. I was like, all right, let me buy some station cash because I got some money. I was like, with my luck, I am not going to get a smoke aura out of like 10 boxes. So let me just... Out of one box, I was just like, let me just buy a couple of them. So I got like 5,000 station cash. First box I opened was a smoke aura.
I hate people like you.
I was like, I didn't have to spend that much money.
Yeah, Brett, how much money did you spend?
Be nice. Must be very, very nice.
So now I just have a whole bunch of extra.
But because you've had varying opinions on the booster bundles because of the auras, but the auras have always been like the bane of the booster bundles for you because you have a completionist attitude towards you want to have every style and everything. You're a little OCD about that and everything. Do you still think the booster bundles are worth it even if you don't get a snazzy aura that you wanted, like the smoke aura?
This time around, dude, hands down. You want to know why? Exceptional recovery kits. On top of badges, some proto repair bots, which I actually use with my league right now, and the radar scanner and the R&D scanner is helpful as crap when new content comes out.
Yes. Yes.
So this year, this time around, because I think it was in the same year, wasn't it?
I think
it was only like 6 months ago.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one compared to 6 months ago, please, this one just like blows that one out of the water in terms of how good it is.
Well, the fact that you get an actual aura and not some crappy old regular aura made it like 8 million times better.
You don't open up like 5 boxes and get a purple aura out of each one.
Yeah.
But yes, I appreciate that for sure.
Although I have been having a lot of fun. I did have a lot of fun with people in the game, though. I would shout in our 5v5 chat on there, and I'd be like, free order the first person that wants it, and everybody like string of people, me. And then I'd send them like a purple aura or a blue aura I got out of a lockbox, But then they'd play along with it, and they'd come back in the 5v5 chat and be like, "Hey, thanks for the smoke aura, SP." Me and Brittany did that one. Me and Brittany did that one day. I sent her a tell. She was in Five's chat. I sent her a tell. I was like, "Just play along." And she's like, "Play along with what?" And I typed in Five's chat. And I'm like, "Thanks for the smoke aura, Brittany." And she's like, "You're welcome." Everybody's like, "Why are you giving him one?"
Bunch of vultures. Cheap ass.
I know,
vultures.
man. I know.
All right. So for someone who doesn't really play PvP and even on the test server, seeing all the testing or seeing all the changes that came to this game update, I enjoyed it. On test server, I enjoyed it. On live, as you all saw here live, I enjoyed it. And
because you were winning, you were playing against people with no hands.
As well as Bob. The TVs weren't on.
Bob was doing her best to try and make sure that you didn't, free those hostages.
I feel if it wasn't Safe House and we would have ended up in like the pit or Australia, she would have came to stalk me anyways.
Oh yeah.
That's because as soon as I saw Odyssey, I'm like, I saw Odyssey. Was that Bob? Oh God, it's Bob! Yay, Bob! Stop killing me, Bob! Damn it, Bob! But it does put me on a stat-wise on an equal playing field with everyone else, unless you have like the higher tier gear, whatever. But it's not that hot. It's not different. Odyssey's own Tesseract, the EU Odyssey, the real Odyssey. She went on Twitter earlier this week saying that if you don't go into a PvP match if you don't have advanced mechanics or weapon mastery, or possibly even both.
Yeah.
And I will agree. If you don't have one of those two, then you're especially handicapping yourself when you come into a PvP match. And also, stop ranging the entire time. Actually learn how to block and lunge and all that stuff, please. If you got beaten by me, you need to readjust your PvP life. That should not happen to anyone.
Yeah, you just need to block against Trex.
Yeah, please block against me.
If Trex is in there scoring on you, and there's only one person like Bob, trying to keep him from doing that, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, did you see that? Like in the middle of the map, there were a bunch of red and like whatever. What color dots are they?
Like blue, green,
or
blue and green.
Oh, they're blue. Yeah, all in the middle except for Trex running with the freaking thing. I'm like, what are these guys doing?
Did you see one time they were all there in the middle fighting right there, and he runs in, picks up the thing, and just runs off with it. Nobody tries to stop him.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Tried to go after him, and then
that's what I'm talking about.
His target walks past it. I was like, oh, I missed it. Has time to turn around and come back and score. I'm like, what the hell? I'm telling you, their TVs weren't on either. Like, they have no hands. Like, how come I don't find people like this, Trex? Why don't I play against people like this? Come on.
I will come to PlayStation and we can run PvP together, and we might find those people if I'm there.
Jeez. I need a PvP on the PC side. Man. Boosts my confidence a little bit. Jeez.
Boz Juanito. The new policy they have with, to answer your question here about new Legends characters. The policy they have with new Legends characters is you can purchase them off of the marketplace, and you'll be able to unlock them on all of your tunes. Or you can earn them with Marks of Legend in the game. I believe it's 100 Marks of Legend, which you can currently do with the new characters Kyle Rayner and Guy Gardner, who Guy Gardner was released with this update. You can get him for 100 Marks of Legend, or I believe it's $10 on the marketplace for them.
Not to mention, Green Arrow is on test.
Yes.
And no one was on for me to test it with.
Okay, Boz, I just answered your question. Free players can get the Legends characters if they want to. You can, like I said, you can purchase them off the marketplace, or you can earn them with Marks of Legend and unlock them in the game.
Yep.
You say,
and
should
Green
you buy
Arrow
them
is on test
trash? I would say
should
no.
Should you buy them if they're trash? No, I mean if they're garbage tunes, then they're garbage tunes. But each Legends character is only good as the person playing it.
As we saw at SOE Live with Cursebringer playing Superman.
Yeah, Cursebringer, playing Superman. They finished in what, 4th place?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, so I mean, the Superman.
It's just like powers. It's the player, not the power, most of the time.
Camel, yes, Guy can be bought with marks. It's on the patch notes.
Yeah, he's in the vendor.
Yeah. 100 Marks of Legends. I kind of hoped that they would go retroactive with that, with like Steel,
Cersei,
Lex Luthor, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be nice.
I remember Mep saying, but Mep said
they
that
want
he doesn't think he's not going to do that.
Oh, that would be kind of cool if they could do that.
Well, if you guys want it, go to the forums.
Is go the route they did with Batman, and be like, "Hey, here's Lex Luthor, different colored armor." Do things like that.
Yeah, Dark Horse came in here with the correction. Yeah, you are correct, Horace. Members, legendary members can buy them with Marks of Legend. My bad on that.
Yeah.
But free and premium can't buy them from the marketplace.
They're only 900 marketplace cash.
Yeah. Well, no, they're 1,000 marketplace cash because we get a discount because we're legendary.
No, I said if you're a member, they're 900.
If you're a member, yeah.
I'm a member.
See? Remember.
Pretty sure we're all members here.
Hi.
Yep.
So that is it for our show. Nice long show. Thankfully, Vagrant got here on time.
Yay.
Or in time, really.
I was kind of hoping you guys would still be talking. I got to say my fill. I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean that's why I did Arenas, because I knew we were going to fill up some time.
We dragged it out for you, sir. We dragged it out for you.
You know you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that.
Well, here's the thing, too. FNL got ended early.
FNL finished early.
Ooh.
FNL finished early tonight.
See, like I said, you definitely didn't have to do that.
Well, we had some fun and all that. I mean, Trex is on his main, so we got to pick apart, what feats he should be getting, his cluttered up journal.
Oh, wait, actually, did you guys talk about...
the new UI?
No, did you guys talk about the leaked feats?
Yeah, we'll save it for next week.
Okay. I don't know if you guys saw that for DLC 12.
Yeah, I saw the list.
Well, I saw the list. All I'm going to say is, the next DLC. I mean, I know we're going to talk about it next week, but the next DLC, we've known it's going to be a small content DLC. I don't know why everybody's so freaking out about it.
I'm excited for it.
I'm excited for it too.
I'm always excited to play new content.
I'm excited for it too because as soon as I get done doing that, yep, means more feats. Brittany's going to break 200.
That's right.
I hope I can break 200. Hoping. Fingers crossed.
I want to catch up to Brittany one day. I'm at like 825 feet.
I'm getting there. I got 192 now. I'm only 4 away. Are you
going to be in alpha soon?
I don't know. I hope.
On the list.
I hope. Open.
So some last minute announcements. Tomorrow night over on John Knoll's Twitch channel is Saturday Night Legends. I think it's like DK Dallas or Dallas DK. I can't remember what his thing is, but Saturday Night Legends, he should post them onto the forums if he hasn't already, so people can actually go to them and link them there. But Saturday Night Legends tomorrow night over at his Twitch channel. Again, I think it's like DK Dallas, DK King. I can't remember anymore. But Saturday Night Legends.
DK Dallas 19 or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Wow.
What? Wow.
Guest on the show knows it, and you're trying to freaking.
Was it 19? I didn't know it was a 19.
Yeah, well, he spams that stuff in my chat all the time, so I kind of remember. I'm half tempted to ban him because I usually don't let people advertise. If he would have asked me, I would have said sure, but So yeah, I'm always should I ban him? No, I won't. I'll be nice.
But now he knows. Ask before you start dropping stuff. Ask.
Yes, it's always nice to ask.
And then on October 30th, Michael Green is hosting a Halloween party in his lair. Nice Halloween theme. He tweeted me some pictures. Lots of pumpkin patches.
Pumpkins everywhere.
Yes. So he's going to have a Halloween party giving away some auras that came from the booster bundle. He's going to have like a costume contest, all this cool stuff. I think I'm going to try and find a way to stream that night. Pretty much host it for him. We can stream it, have a good old time with it. But he should if he hasn't already, there needs to be a post on the forums so people know about it, and I can try and link people to it, and also serve as a reminder to always bring up that forum thread until the event. So, Saturday Night Legends, the Halloween party, it's going to be a great month. Next week, of course, Arena FNL with Super Patriots. It's going to be so good. Cannot wait. D King Dallas 19. Thank you, Henny. Thank you. Boom.
And I believe the theme that Michael Grid was putting out there for his Halloween party is stop by my lair, see my pumpkin patch, and maybe the great pumpkin will arise. Take that however you take it.
That's not cool, man. That is not cool. Wow. You can of course find us on the social media over at just go on Facebook or Twitter, type in DCUO SourceCast or DCUO Source Podcast, whichever one. You can also find all of the past episodes, even this episode, in MP3 format over at Trexlight.com/podcast/ crap, I keep saying it. Princess!
Got this.
It's not backslash. It's not backslash. It's slash. Oh, I can't wait until I see him in game again. I want to tell him he got him all flustered still.
Just go to Trexlight.com in the podcast section and you'll find the SourceCast. Super Patriot, where can we find you?
Well, you can, of course, find me at youtube.com/thedaddy'shouse. I am also on facebook.com/thedaddy'shouse.
Stop emphasizing slash.
You can also find me on the Twitter at The Daddy's House, and I do have a Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/The Daddy's House. Vagrant, where can we find you?
All right. Well, you could find me at www.youtube.com/user/the alpha tester.
Wow.
On www.facebook.com/Vagrant Game.
Is this happening right now?
You can find me on Twitter /Vagrant_gaming. You can also find me on Twitch /Vagrant Gaming. Should I go to Brittany or should I go to Trex?
Go to Brittany.
I think Brittany would get it right, so let's go to Brittany.
Well, I feel I must carry on what everybody else is doing.
Don't you do it.
I'm on Twitch /Brittany_, and Twitter at /PinkRanger_206. Where can we find you, Trex?
You forgot the .tv and you forgot the .com. People are just gonna type in Twitter /PinkRanger. Like, I can't go anywhere.
Username Trex. Come on, not everybody's a complete noob. Gosh.
Really, I know people who are just playing with no hands.
Wow.
I know people who still say /.
However.
You can find me over at youtube.com/Trexlight, over on Facebook /Trexlight, and especially on the Twitter. Love the Twitter over at This Is Trex. And you can find this episode and all the other video episodes from episode 75 till current over on my YouTube channel as well. I want to thank our special guest Brittany for joining us on tonight's episode. Great having you again, Britt, as usual.
Thanks for having me.
And really happy that we were able to get Vagrant on the show. As late as it was, I don't even care. Wanted to make sure you got on because this was PvP. All things PvP. So
I feel like me and Super Patriot would have a huge high five as soon as you say PvP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
PvP.
Slap hands. Join us next week over at twitch.tv/Trexlight for another live cast of the DCUO SourceCast. Next week we're going to actually go over survival mode and the stuff that's not PvP in Game Update 41. We're going to talk about that. and also some other cool stuff as well.
And you just lost my interest.
That is completely okay. That's completely okay.
You still have my attention, Trex.
Aw, thank you. So we will see you guys next week. Be sure to follow these guys on their social medias. Follow them on their Twitch, especially Brittany, because she goes nonstop and has a lot of fun on her streams. So thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight, and we hope you guys have a safe and great weekend. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You can say bye too, Brittany.
Oh, bye.